Ah, there we are. I guess. I don't know what it is with OBS. Hello, everybody. I am PyroFalkon, and this is Sam and Max 301. No, it's not. It's 303. A patron choice stream thanks to Ryu. If you are interested in getting the game or supporting the channel, there are links in the video description. So the last time we played, we finished 302. We did a little bit of a time travel adventure. And when we got back from that, poor Max was just standing there with his brain cut open, or his head cut open, and his brain stolen. So
they stole his brain.
They stole his brain. So we're just going to start a new one, start a new adventure, and see what the hell is going to happen.
I have a feeling it's going to result in a lot of brain thievery.
A lot of brain thievery?
Yes, things are going to get very biological.
I've kind of tweaked the volume a little bit between sessions too, so hopefully y'all can actually hear some music this time. Last couple episodes, I think I had the music too low in the game.
Oh, those are all their newspaper headlines. I just realized.
Did I notice that? I don't know if I noticed that. Oh yeah, we're still looking for all the psychic toys, too, for whatever reason. From the Devil's Play box.
Yep, something skunk
Thanks to our
V2.
magnificent brains, most of us live out our lives under the delusion that we are in control. But are our brains truly in control? Makes you think, doesn't it? Engrossed in the thrilling cinematic exploits of their ancestors, the freelance police have had no time to ponder these eternally vexing questions. But in mere moments, they and you will be plunged headfirst into these murky philosophical depths when Sam returns from his ill-timed bathroom break to discover they stole Max's brain.
Based on the similarly titled
Max?
novel by Jane Austen.
Little buddy?
Aww.
No.
What happened?
Oh god.
Hey! What happened to Max? Talk!
We don't know. 1 second we were guarding the devil's toy box, then bam! Out went the lights.
Through a fog of rage, darkness, and raisinets, I tried to remember what Flint Paper told me about interrogating suspects.
Rule number 1, don't let the suspect control the conversation. Get him talking, then surprise him.
You're
Interrupt
here,
him with a
aren't you,
question,
Flint Paper?
Or call him a liar, freak him out. And if all else fails, bring little Miss Persuasion out for a stroll.
Try interrupting the suspect's story with a question or a threat.
Actually, I think it was more of a boom, really.
Really? Because I distinctly heard it more.
Go ahead. Put us out of our misery. Since we've lost the devil's toy box, we might as well be dead anyway.
Too easy. Keep talking.
Am I playing L.A. Noire?
That's the last thing we remember until
Thing we remember.
Rule number 2, timing is everything. When you hear the suspect lying, that's when you jump in and accuse him.
When you interrupt different parts of a suspect's story, you get different responses. The right interruption at the right time can break the suspect. This is friggin' L.A.
I
Noire.
was totally unconscious the whole...
Liar.
All right. I came to before Jebediah, just in time to hear the telltale sounds of a brain being removed from a bunny.
Obadiah, why didn't you do anything?
I was afraid that he'd remove my brain too.
Who?
Who took Max's brain?
It was the space gorilla!
Skunk Ape.
Of course. He must have been released from the penal zone when the toy box was stolen.
I'm so sorry.
Not half as sorry as that brain-stealing space ape's gonna be when I catch up with him.
Rule number 3, mole men are easy. To crack the tough nuts, you'll need information to prove your case. Sometimes you gotta ask around to get the dirt on the doers. Now, go get 'em.
Am I playing Ace Attorney? Sometimes info from one suspect will help you break another. Remember to interrupt at the right time to get the info you need. Good
I wrote a
luck.
mental note to thank Flint at Max's funeral and got ready to squeeze some punks.
Holy shit. Things got real. And you left your suit jacket down in the
General
sewers.
I should have known. That space ape had wanted Max's brain ever since he found out it was special. Now that special brain was gone, and I was cut loose, drifting in the neon current, hoping for a lucky break.
This is a fantastic example of the out of character is serious business trope.
Yes.
Oh, ugly. You're one of Skunk Ape's goons. Where's your boss? What did he do to my little buddy?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Copy since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone.
Unjustly.
His final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries. Anyhow,
I have to wait.
since Skunk Copy's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating my life choices. I've abandoned violence for a career.
We threaten while he's telling a
Are
story.
you trying to threaten me with that?
Maybe.
You are aware that my ultra-dense space gorilla hide renders me impervious to your puny Earth bullets, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We have
Where
to.
were we?
But enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat. He certainly seems plugged into the ins and outs of
What
this
rat?
What rat?
Frankie the rat. He traffics in stolen merchandise and tawdry gambling rings.
Where can I find him?
He hangs out on the corner of Veni and Vidi in the Latin Quarter.
Holy shit! It's like I'm playing a completely different game now. Hello, Zambi. Thank you for joining the stream.
Frankie the Rat. The name left a bad taste on my tongue and an itchy sensation in my boxers. Still, there wasn't a rodent more plugged into the bad wiring in this city.
Even more so than Johnny or whatever his name
I
was.
wonder if this is a story tree.
Story tree?
Yeah, like you make decisions that like cut off branches and push you down different paths.
That is Telltale's wheelhouse. I kind of assume it's not because they didn't really do that all that often until the later games, but could be. We'll see.
Hey, Rat.
Sam, buddy, how's it hanging?
My partner's got a bad case of a missing brain, and someone thinks you might know something about it.
Brain, huh? Well, I did see something unusual and brain-related a little while back.
Talk.
Bill! I was given directions to a confused tourist. Poor fella was wandering around in circles. Hey, man, no need to pull out the heavy metal. I'm talking, see? So, like I was saying, I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden, this space ape comes barreling down the street, fighting with some other mook. A space ape carrying a brain!
Skunk Ape.
Well, at least we're
I
on
hadn't
to
seen anything
something.
that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's vacation slides from Pismo Beach, with the jellyfish on the water skis. Anyways, so I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape what took your buddy's brain. No fooling. That's all I know.
You lie.
Hey, Sam, I never lie about my cowardice. I'm really proud of it. So now what?
Oh, so I missed
One
the
more time.
whatever.
What do you know about my partner's brain?
It's like I was telling you. I was given directions to a confused tourist.
Okay.
Poor fella was wandering around
So
in
that's the
circles.
threaten. And then I guess I say lying at this part.
I hadn't hadn't seen anything that weird since...
Hurry up, I would say.
Lying, dirty rat!
No, really. It was a space ape and some dweeb in a goofy hat.
Goofy hat.
Anyway, so I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked behind a bunch of crates with the other gorilla. We kept our heads down until the fight moved on down the street. And that's all I know about the space ape that took your buddy's brain. Yipes! Stop doing that! It ain't good for my angina. So now what?
Oh, okay, so I'm missing it somewhere. So first step is that, and then, so you want me to tell him to hurry up?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen anything that weird. You. And that's all I know about the space
Tell
ape
me
what
more?
took your buddy's brain. No fooling.
Other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Oh, there it is.
Believe it or not, it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some pet store to push, schlub.
So that dirty punk sign spinner did see Skunk Ape.
So now what?
Again?
One more time. What?
Okay, so I am missing this somewhere. I like the fact that it's grayed out because that kind of helps me.
Where? Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that way, about 2 miles.
Alright, bye.
Frankie the rat helping a tourist? It was absurd. Absurd like Max was, back when he had a brain. So imagine my surprise when I found Frankie's tourist wandering around the bad side of town.
Oh! Ah!
Is that the same voice as Hugo Bliss?
I think it is.
I don't think we've seen any other... Oh, God.
You, foreign guy, what's your story?
Ooh, an American police shakedown! How thrilling!
Yeah, it's a real honor. Now, what do you know?
Well, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats.
And Frankie sent you here?
Yeah.
Dirty lion rat.
You know, back in Europe, I heard so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful.
Yeah.
Is that one of your famous American handguns? Fascinating. We don't have any of these in Europe, you know. I was
So that
about to
doesn't
give him a
work.
tip for
Right.
the help when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Zauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At
What
least
the
I
hell
think it
did
was
any of
Weltraumliebe
that mean?
Zauberkrieg. Might have been more of an ödeler Spruch.
Liar!
Nein, nee, it really was a Weltraumliebe Zauberkrieg. But more like a kleine Weltraumliebe Zauberkrieg. But anyway, after the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ibble-skibbled in a strange land. I left the scene of the
Ibble-skibbled.
crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district.
What?
Ibble-skibbled. It's a common European word that describes the feeling of my disorientation combined with nagging doubts about a rat. Honestly, what do they teach you Americans in your schools?
Video poker!
What else would you like to know?
Let's hear your sad little story again, from the top.
Whoa, is it me or...
You know, back in Europe, I had so
Sam's
many
starting to get a
warnings
5
about your
o'clock
country's
shadow,
rats,
too.
But
Hurry it up.
I was about to
He
give you a tip
is.
for the help when all of a sudden the vet, at least I think it was Is that one of your things?
Okay, yeah, threatening just straight up
After the
doesn't
fight
work
moved-
on this
You
dude.
know what else? I'm starting to think that this
Let's try the
isn't
noir
actually the
option.
museum.
It's a strange land, all right. Strange and dark and twisted and...
Please stop! I'm already able-skibbled enough.
Sorry.
De nada. Anything else?
Denada.
Do
Again.
we have intel, or...
You know, back in Europe, I had so
What are
many
we doing
warnings
here?
about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and
Tell me more.
Museum district.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, as a child in Europe, I always dreamt of visiting your city's famous museum district with its Institute of Incomplete Technologies and Hall of Filthy Arts. It's a little more underwhelming than it appeared in my schul books.
Sure.
Flugen. I was about to give him a
Any
tip for the
Flugen?
help when all of a sudden
Any
a
Flugen.
Weltraumliebe Zauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was Weltraumliebe Zauberkrieg. It might have been more of an ödeler
Hit him.
Spruch.
Huh?
Yeah, tell me more.
Ultra super colored what now?
Weltraumliebe Zauberkrieg. My people's word for a stunning battle between a strangely
Oh,
dark
okay.
man and an alien space gorilla carrying a brain in a jar. So, where was I? Oh, yes. After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pocket.
Right.
You know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district. Maybe I am mistaken.
I don't
with
think we
Frank-
can get any information
What?
out of.
Lie? How dare you make such an accusation without a shred of proof? When I get back to the hotel, I will report you to the European consulate at once.
Okay, that makes me think I need to
No, where was I? Oh, yes.
have some evidence against him. All right,
People in this country are so intense.
let's get out of here for now. We don't have anything.
How
to
is that guy
prove-
both Spanish and German?
Excellent question.
The tourists seemed like just another victim circling the drain, but I knew there was more to the story. It was time to circle back and flush out the truth.
So we need to go back to the sign spinning asshole.
Apparently, why are we going back to him?
Because we have evidence that he did see Skunk Ape.
Oh, do we? Did we?
Yeah. The rat.
Back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunkapi since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone.
Liar.
Never forget his final terrified howl.
Liar.
That story ain't gonna wash, Bonzo. Your pal Frankie told me all about how you and he hid from a fight between Skunk Ape and some other guy. Now make with the lip flapping and I better like what I hear.
It's true. A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkapi came running down the street, chasing after a strangely garbed man. To my everlasting
that
shame,
the
I cowered
tourist?
behind a crate like a common.
Strangely garbed.
Yes, a man in a faded jacket and a strange hat. He seemed
No.
to be carrying a
Something
box
else?
of some sort. General Skunkapi was in hot pursuit. After the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this. Surprised he didn't come
A
back
human
for it, but
heart?
he had-
What's that? A brain remover?
I believe it's one of the toys of power that my general has been collecting for the past 25 Krylex.
I knew that. Give me that toy.
No! I need it to get back in General Skunkapi's good graces. Once I return this artifact to the general, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss
Hit him with
standing
some
at my
Noir
general's
shit.
side these
Does that
past-
even actually work?
You're fooling yourself, kid.
What are you talking about?
The only thing Skunk Ape's gonna welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool, hit in the hand that rocks the cradle. You're a sign spinner to him now, and that's all you're ever gonna be.
You're right. It's hopeless. No matter what I do now.
Wow,
I'll
Akamura,
never
you are very
soar through
connected
the
to
galaxy
this.
at my
I
general's
also like
side
Noir
ever
shit.
again.
Did we just
And I hate to
mentally
tell you,
break
but You're
him?
not a very good sign spinner either.
Jesus, Sam.
We
I
did.
hated to see a grown gorilla cry, so I got in the car and looked for another lost soul to join me as I gazed into the abyss.
Holy shit.
Finally, a clue. The last time we saw the rhinoplasty toy, Max's special brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now it was gonna lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care. Crimetron, do your stuff.
Don't punch the cops.
What
Don't
do you
we-
mean not found in
I
database?
say we would need a second thing anyway.
Requires additional clues to make an informed deduction.
Exactly.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue hyphen finding.
Can we even go back to the sign spinner?
I wasn't going to spend another second
Okay.
with that heartbroken space ape. I can break him all right, but I never learned how to fix him.
So we got the nose. Is that something we can threaten the tourist with?
I think we need to double back to Frankie.
Okay. Oh shit, Frankie's possibly
What do you
dead.
know? I was given directions
not,
to a
never
confused
mind.
tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around.
Tell me more.
Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that way, about 2 miles. Anyway, I was almost done helping the guy, see?
Alright, this is not helpful.
I hadn't seen anything that bad since Aunt Jack.
Hurry up.
So and that's all I know about the space ape.
Hit him with some Nor shit.
No.
Sure, hide behind your crates and wait for someone else to do something. But one day, the violence in the streets is gonna spill over the gutters and stain your pretty white socks with the blood of the innocents.
Socks? I don't got any socks. I'm a rat.
Don't you forget it.
So now
Alright, hold that thought. The music is still awfully loud.
It is.
My god, it's drowning out everything. Settings. Guess I need to just leave this on where I had it the first time.
One more time. What do you know about my partner's brain?
It's like I was...
Okay.
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and Tvortisnaks and whatnot. I was almost done helping the guy, see? When bam! All of a sudden this...
Right, okay. Skunk Ape comes barreling
I hadn't
out.
seen anything that weird since Aunt Jacqueline's
I guess we could
vacation
try
slide
threatening
from
him
this-
here, since we haven't done it yet.
The gorilla pulled out his gun, just like that. Anyway, so I grabbed the tourist, and we ducked... And that's all I know about
Alright,
the space
I don't think we can get anything more here.
You're welcome.
We have the thing.
Frankie lied to me about helping that tourist. I hated when punks lie to me.
Oh. Did he?
Oh yeah, he said he was helping him to the museum district, but he led him to a dark alley.
Frankie.
Didn't we accuse him of lying, though, on the first...
Yeah, but now we know he was
Oh,
lying.
I see.
I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the wrong side of town to get rolled by your rat pack.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But this conversation is over. I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation.
Now's a
Know
good
of
time
some
for a
people.
threaten.
Trampling a rat's got...
You want a lawyer? Here's an attorney from Smith & Wesson.
Okay, I'll talk. Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the bad side of town, but I was just winding him up, really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty and European, wearing his fancy socks.
Tell me more about those socks.
You know, the bad side of town? Hoboville, Flemberg, Broken Corners, that area. Anyway, when the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind the crate, and I
picked their
their
pockets.
pockets.
But
The tourist
we
was
have
loaded
the
with high exchange
nose
European-
thing.
You lie.
Hey, Sam, I never... after... And that's all I know, honest. Ask anybody. They'll vouch for old Frankie, if they know. Liar!
Do you?
No, So now what?
Do we have access to the
I
museum
shall
district
count the-
now? I guess not. I guess I do just have to keep trying to break him, huh? To get more information?
Yeah, that or the tourist has some information, which I doubt.
Ethnicburg?
Wow.
That's
Assault Park City?
Brownish Village?
Oh, hey, the right side.
Good lord, Sam and Max. Fucking boy, you were a product of 10 years ago.
Frankie, what do you know?
Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty.
You're lying.
Lying. No, wait, you're not. Keep going.
Anyway, when the big fight, the tourist was loaded with high exchange Europeans.
Holy shit.
Yipes! Stop doing that! It ain't good.
Okay, that
After
doesn't
the-
help.
And that's all I know, honest. I don't mean to criticize, Sam, but the gun thing just ain't as intimidating when you keep pulling it out like that. So now what?
One more time. I guess
Once-
we'll hit him with some
if you
noir when
like-
he's feeling depressed.
Ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high.
Skip it.
When the big fight, the tourist was loaded with high exchange.
What happened next?
After the fight moved on, and that's all I know, honest.
I used to skedaddle before the weight of the sin and debauchery.
Yeah, the world's a dark and miserable place. I get it.
Once more.
I don't have any more.
Me, the schmuck deserved it.
The whole stinking city's wound up.
Look,
Like a...
do you want me to finish my story, or do you want to go off on another depressing tangent?
Yeah, both. Can we do
not really
both?
Sure.
Anyway,
I'm not
when
really
the big
sure.
fight broke, the tourist was loaded with
Sure, hide behind your crates and wait for someone else to do something. But one day, the violence in the streets is gonna spill over the gutters and stain your pretty white socks with the blood of the innocents.
I love that
Socks?
sentence.
And
Yeah, I know
don't
you don't have any socks.
Anyway, and that's all I know.
I guess I've got nothing here. Oh, never
something
mind.
fell out of the funny hat guy's pocket, and the tourist scooped it up. What was
So
it?
the tourist.
Ooh.
Oh, it was something.
So the tourist didn't leave empty-handed after all.
Time to go
So
back
what
to him
now?
and yell at him for a while.
Something Frankie said about the tourist was sticking in my craw like a spoonful of peanut butter. Chunky.
Chunky style.
You can go for a chunky peanut butter sandwich right now.
Yeah.
A repeat performance.
Hi,
Let's run through
you
it
piece
one
of
more
shit.
time. And speak slowly. I'm an American.
What?
As I said before, about an hour ago, I was getting directions.
Right,
to
Museum
back
District.
In Europe. I
Okay.
had so many warnings about your country's threats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful. Anyhow, I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden...
Okay, so I need to get to the part where
Might have been more of an ödeler Spoken.
he's talking about
I
leaving
digress.
empty-handed.
After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and evil-skippled in a
Right
strange
there.
land.
Now I can
I left
call
the
him
scene
a
of the
liar.
crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else?
Don't play innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight. Now spill.
Yeah, it's true. I took a souvenir from the fight. I didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
What is it? Dr.
Norrington.
Norrington.
Who the heck is Norrington?
I don't know. Just don't hurt me. You Americans are all animals. Animals.
You look like you have an animal on your upper lip.
Norrington. The name rang fewer bells than a sleigh in July. Hopefully,
What?
it would be enough.
Hello, Vesselin. Yes, I'll be playing Evil Genius 2 on day one and doing a full run, I
Tron,
promise.
This is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade.
What? What? Oh, now we've got
Come
two
on, you
clues.
obsolete hunk of junk. Talk! We're Skunk Ape.
Sam, no!
Stop holding out on me.
Get away from her, you brute.
Aw, I love Chippy. Chippy has always been my favorite. Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Finally.
Audiences across the country say, you're a monster, Sam.
What have you become?
The
Someone
Museum of Mostly
It's
Natural
what
History.
brained his best friend.
It's what he
The
always
city's most
was.
thriving
Max is
museum
just
district.
holding it back.
Max and I always meant to visit, but we'd never gotten around to it.
Live nude bunnies.
Now we were finally going to
Wow.
take in its thrilling and dubiously educational displays with a vengeance.
I mean, if it's like Fran, then I'm sure plenty of people will show up.
Let's all go down to the joint where we can see a whole bunch of rabbits dressed like whores.
If flies fly in your mouth when you leave your mouth open, I'd hate to see what kind of bugs get into your
All
head
right, Skunk
when
Ape,
you leave
it's
the
time
top of
to
your
pay
skull
the piper,
open.
plus tax and applicable service fees.
Sam.
Might you what, might?
Are we just here? Or, aw, worry about Max's body. Aw.
Hang tight, little buddy.
Alright, do I have anything in my inventory? Nope, just my gun.
got a gun.
Okay. Got my gun. Look at the apocalypse display. Wow, I can barely see because of the ultra black.
Take a look around after I track down Max's brain.
Yeah, I can
Oh, He's a man on a mission.
I can only really see what's
It's
Oh,
a
shit.
telltale trail of Grandpa Stinky's brain-preserving demon broth. Could
What?
Max's brain still be alive?
what? Anyway,
Oh no, he's gonna plug Max's brain into the thing.
the thing? What thing?
The dealie that did the ship.
Yes.
Not now. I've got to find Max's brain.
Yeah, wow, I don't even get to examine anything here. Oh, hey, it's one of the Moai heads. Alright, whatever. Got a buttons. Got a buttons. A brief history of bad ideas in transportation.
Oh, I want to go in there.
Yeah, that actually sounds interesting. Are we going to the planetarium?
The planetarium.
Hail to my superior technological might, necromancer!
Blow it out your simian hindquarters,
That
That guy.
Skunky. And Paperweight? He's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box. And is that...
Sam! Get me out of here. This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
Ew.
The interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the toys of power and re-imprisoned me in the penal zone?
Thank you, Captain
Sam?
Exposition.
The great-grandson of the patron who put the kibosh on my intricate plan to unleash Yog Sothoth and take over the world?
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy!
Uh-oh.
Yes, a common enemy. I propose an alliance.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth?
Agreed.
Nice going, Bubble Brain.
Don't blame me. I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Minions,
Aw.
after him.
At least Sam, I mean,
Sam?
Max.
Aw, man. Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. It was way more fun when they were fighting.
Well, at least we know Max is basically okay. Oh,
Ooh.
shit. Alright,
These
let's see
two
what we
goofs
got.
are about as entertaining as public radio. Oh, I sure hope Sam survived the attack of the minions. I've got a lot of complaining to do.
I didn't mean to click that, but I'm okay with that I did so.
Have you heard public radio?
Probably not.
Around here, it's a classical station, and it sounds sublime.
Huh. Sounds like something that'd be run out of Yellow Springs.
It was actually run out of Dayton when I was
Well,
listening.
at least I know that Max's brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I can break up those lovebirds from out here.
Or the two of you are going to have to work together. I can't seem to switch back. What if I head back into that room? I meant to look around a little bit as I was Max, but did not click the right thing. Let's go to
Wonder
Max
how
for
Max
a
is holding
moment.
up.
Oh, okay, so there's nothing I can do. I can't pull up the toys, which makes sense. But I
can
can...
feel them.
I can at least, like, look at things. I may as... Oh, God. Usually I'm stopped by Max's neck, and it makes sense I can go 360 degrees since Max does not have a neck right now.
Looks like Max is stoking the fires of discord. I'll see if I can add some fuel from out here.
Oh, I see. Alright, I want to see all of the clues I've got in this area before I look around.
Look at all those cool psychic toys. Am I doing that?
Indeed, yes. Your psychic brain, melded to Monsieur Paperweight's sorcery and my super science, have created a techno-arcanic whirlpool, drawing the toys to this convenient container.
So that explains the giant sucking sound in my head.
No, that's just you.
Great.
Hey,
Projector.
bad guys, how about a little light show? It's getting boring in here.
I'm afraid that tonight's performance of Mundane Objects in Space, A Cosmic Odyssey, has been cancelled, so that the Yeneler and I might use the projector to summon the scattered psychic toys from the four corners of the globe.
What is that
Aw.
accent?
That's a solid question.
Is that an espresso machine? Because I've always wanted to pour caffeine directly into my brain.
Oh, you and me
This
both, Max.
device is used to maintain the complex matrix of energies between the Devil's Toy Box, your magnificent brain, and Paperweight's chaos magic, and funnel them into the planetarium's crude projector.
Fascinating. Now tell me more about my magnificent brain. Hey, minions.
Yes? Don't talk to the squishy one, me T-ho. The General says his brain has the power to cloud apes' minds.
Flatterer.
Okay, no intel there.
Hey, you! Fez guy!
Oh, shit.
What is it?
Okay, so he can teleport to me. Let's run through the dialogue options.
Why are you and that big dumb ape, skunk ape, working together?
General Skunkapi and I have had a meeting of minds over our mutual loathing of you, your partner, and your forefathers.
So that added up to what? One mind between you?
Burn.
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
Pretty grubby joint you got here.
It's one of the finest collections in the world. Our Yog-Sothoth tapestry is one of a kind.
Gee,
The
it'd be a
tapestry.
shame if Skunk Ape's minions ripped your tapestry to shreds and used it for space towelettes. You know, accidentally.
Don't even think of such a thing.
Max's actor must have had a blast doing the voice.
You're a
Yes.
magical mumbo-jumbo guy, so maybe you can tell me. What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden? Am I going through the change?
It's difficult to say. The only minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Ah, you've been reading my press, kid.
But encountering two special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of. Your lineage is most peculiar and dangerous.
You should see us during holiday cookouts. Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I give a hell-beast's hangnail about the fate of Sameth's brood?
Well, let me get back to you on that.
Great.
What are you and Corporal Buttcheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of tech necromancy across reality so that the toys of power may be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
Ah, that's about what I thought.
Really? Repeat what I just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain. Blargy, blargy. More toys for me.
Max is really entertaining, but if he was a real-life friend, he would drive me up a wall.
How come you
Yes.
haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend, and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as yours to the brink of madness were I to utter it.
So, Pilates then?
Wow.
What are you doing in this 2-bit museum anyway?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community, painstakingly gathering the requisite toys of power necessary to reopen a doorway between our world and the realm of Yog-Sothoth.
Nerd.
Alright, I guess I'm done with you.
All this talking with my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later.
So, I wonder if that means I can look at console. Oh. I wonder if that means I can,
Toy is out!
distract Paperweight while Sam does something eventually? Anyway. Look at console. Where was that?
My power is growing.
Where was look at console?
Please, help us reach our goal. Operators are standing by to take your call.
Oh, this
What's
thing.
that for?
That controls our new laser light show. It will bring many, many young peoples to the museum.
If you can lure them away from their zoetropes.
Right.
Looks
Alright,
like Max
back to
is
Max.
stoking the fires of Discord.
Sam.
I'll see if I can add some fuel from out here.
Cool. Let's look at everything. The white courtesy phone? Is something like that even a thing anymore?
It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone.
Walmart thought about implementing one of those. Oh, this Egyptian exhibit. Okay. I will explore that in a second. Oh, right, because he can teleport to... He can teleport to any phone that we know the number of. So that's probably what those courtesy
That's
phones...
interesting. Holyoke, Massachusetts. If I remember my field guide for otherworldly incursions correctly, that tentacle's a flagellum from the dark dimension.
Ew. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do with that.
Ew.
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough despinings to hold a young person's attention.
Let's approach the door
I better
anyway.
not get too close to that thing. I could end up in some other dimension where the laws of physics are inside out, or radio stations are dominated by folk music, or some other nightmarish claw-your-eyes-out scenario.
What's wrong with folk music?
Thank you, Sam. Alright, let's...
What's wrong with
Hey,
folk
you.
music?
What the...
Me?
Don't get killed with me, wise guy. What are you doing in the museum after dark?
Ew.
I'm Sam. I'm with the freelance police.
Freelance police, eh? I heard a lot about you guys. A lot. I'm Sal, museum's security guard. You must be looking into all the freaky shenanigans going on around here tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, feel free to poke around. But right now, you gotta do something about this pile of trash.
That's not trash.
Aw.
That's my partner.
Partner, trash, potato, potato. If it's not up and moving in the next few minutes, I'm tossing that smelly lump of guts into the incinerator.
Incinerator? Yeesh.
Sal has a voice that sounds halfway between H. John Benjamin and Patrick Warburton.
He does.
Very weird and soothing. I really like it.
Sal.
Keep it down, will ya? This is a museum, not a locker room.
And it's
God
such a
damn.
normal voice for the character. What? Sorry?
Who voiced him?
We'll have to look him up.
Nice headphones. Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
Now, these are my official museum guard emergency headphones. I gotta wear these so that Mr. Paperweight can tell me where to go in case of a security emergency. Of course, I haven't heard from him in a while. He must be busy up there with that space gorilla guy.
This dude's voice is amazing. We have to find more games that this guy was in.
Don't look now, but there's a scandalously clad intergalactic
I'm gonna
despot
look
running
up
roughshod
who did
through
his
your
voice.
museum.
Go for
You
it.
mean General Skunkape? He's an A1 buttwad, all right. But what are you gonna do? Mr. Paperweight's rolled out the red carpet for him and his minions.
Don't you think you should alert the authorities?
What? Lose my job?
I mean, aren't you the well, whatever.
How's life with Skunk Ape?
Skunk Ape. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Not so bad. Aside from the big gorilla over there guarding the door, most of these apes just hang out in the planetarium.
Fair enough.
What's with all
Vegas
the apes
E
running around?
trip.
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer
His
clear.
name is
That's
Vegas
what I'm gonna
Trip.
do.
That cannot be his real name. I reject that is his real name.
Would you mind not
That's at
throwing
least
my
his,
little buddy into the museum's incinerator?
What can I do, Sam? If Mr. P finds another corpse strewn about all willy-nilly on the exhibit floor, he's gonna kick my thorax right to the unemployment office. You say your friend's
yes,
still alive? Better get him moving.
Go ahead.
He apparently credits himself as Vegas Strip.
That's fucking amazing.
His name is Vegas, but it's Vegas Jenkins.
You know, honestly, I don't feel too bad for that decision of his, because if my name was Vegas Jenkins, I also would want to change it to Vegas Trip. Or
Yeah.
Vegas Strip.
Yeah, he operates under the pseudonym Vegas Trip.
That's awesome. Because that's a very memorable name, too. I like it. Yeah, tell me what else he's been in, if you could.
Well, he
find
hasn't
it.
done anything for a while. He hasn't voice acted since 2018.
That's only 3 years.
But he is doing... Yep, he was in Watch Dogs 2.
Ooh.
Warrior Wear Gold.
I kept meaning to play Watch Dogs, too.
His last role was in a video short, looks like.
Huh. Well, we can look him up later once we're done here. Continuing the dialogue.
Would you mind not throwing my little buddy into the museum?
We already covered that.
Yep, he did have a lot to do with Telltale Games. He was in The Walking Dead Season 2.
Oh, interesting.
Sal, why is that name so familiar? Wait a minute. Stinky's used to have a fry cook named Sal.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be me.
A 6-foot
Really?
tall cockroach working at Stinky's? That's shocking. No, wait. What's that thing that's the complete opposite of shocking?
Yeah, that tracks.
So why did Grandpa Stinky fire you? I mean, aside from the whole disease-carrying vermin thing.
He, didn't approve of a cockroach in the kitchen.
That's strange. Grandpa Stinky never had problems with cockroaches before. Any idea what that paperweight loser is doing in the planetarium?
Hey, don't be calling Mr. Paperweight a loser. He's a stand-up guy who took me in and gave me a job.
He's not here, you know.
Nah, I got no idea what that loser's up to. Heck, I can't even understand half the things he tells me over the headphones.
All right, fair enough.
Your boss is gathering demonic toys for a nefarious purpose.
Toys, eh? And what do you want me to do about it?
Help
Call
me
the
stop
Army,
him?
the Navy, the Swiss Guard.
You want me to turn on my boss? Dream on, buddy. This is a pretty cushy job here, and I ain't messing it up over a bunch of demonic toys.
Fair enough.
See you, Sal.
Be careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
He has a
Sure.
fantastic voice.
He does.
He's been
reminds
voice
me of
acting
my
for 16
great-granduncle
years, and I
Eustachius.
really wish his IMDb was more full. It looks like he was contracted under Telltale.
Huh. Yeah, I hope he gets more roles. That's...
Same.
My
Like,
gosh. Buttery voice.
Canis erectus. This freakish tooth, dating from the late Flammarian era, is thought to represent an evolutionary dead end of heavyset man-dog hybrids. This night was bad enough, but now my distant ancestors are getting insulted by pasty-faced anthropologists.
Okay. Can I shoot the tooth out of the display?
Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it.
Too bad. All right. Moving on, I guess. Ah.
The end of the world is predicted by top apocalypsologists. Some say the world will end in fire, some in ice, but it takes a truly advanced mind to envision an apocalypse that revolves around a many-eyed, many-horned, walking purple people-eater.
what?
Press the button. Turn the hourglass.
Witness the final stage of the coming apocalypse. Turn the hourglass. Okay.
This is a weird museum. Looks like he's putting... Maybe not. I was gonna say if we put something in his hand, maybe he'll put it in his mouth, but that probably won't help us.
Whoa,
Oh,
I
something's
did not
happening.
See that coming.
Oh, interesting. Okay, there's no more hot spots. Huh? Alright. So it doesn't look like there was anything I could get out of that. There's no hot spots. I guess we'll just keep checking out the floor here. Oh, hey!
Dogman, where do you think you're going?
I'm, just looking for the snack foods exhibit.
No one leaves here. Sconcape's orders.
Why?
We're supposed to be on the lookout for, Sam. That's it, Sam. Are you Sam?
No, my name is, Tyrone. Sam's that guy.
Tis we! I've arrived at the world-famous Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, a cute little animatronic monkey.
Mahila to Sconcape. I've successfully neutralized the one known as Sam.
Yes? Describe him.
Pink, hairless, difficult to place accent.
That's not Sam, you fool. Now don't bother me again until you find Sam.
Apparently that, wasn't Sam.
Oh well, happy hunting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
Good luck, buddy.
Wow.
Alright. Ooh, there's a thing on here. A tourist
Museum
headset.
of Mostly Natural History guided tour. Ah, an audio guide that attempts to make sense of the nonsensical museum displays. I should tape one of these for our office.
I mean, it's an item. Look at the information desk.
It says it's an information desk, but I feel dumber just looking at it.
Look at the white courtesy
It's
phone.
too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this.
Okay, so that's just repeating. That's no different. Well, I guess let's finish exploring the museum. Aw.
I'd better find a way to get Max's body moving before Sal chucks it into an incinerator.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll get it, Max. Sam.
Oyosaurus Henway.
It's not Sam, it's Tyrone.
Tyrone. Pull the bone lever. Okay, that did a whole heap of nothing. Can
Might do something later.
Tour controller. Oh, I didn't realize I picked up a controller.
This little device is used to guide clueless visitors through the museum's self-guided tour. These are the headphones for the museum's self-guided tour. You know, they look a little familiar.
Yeah, it looks like the headset on Sal's head. Can I take this? Come on, take it. Can I wear it?
No, don't think so.
Okay. So I can't wear it on myself. Can I, for some reason, give it to the minion? Where are you going? The minion. Give it to the monkey.
I'm not giving this away to just any.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so in that case, what does the controller do?
Welcome to the Museum of Mostly Natural History. My name is Anton Paperweight, and I'll be your narrator on this self-guided tour today.
Okay.
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
Sure.
Let us please...
Okay, let's see what happens when I do that, now that I've pressed it. Look at dinosaur skeleton.
Oyosaurus
Whoops.
Oyosaurus Henway.
Oh, he was probably giving a hint and I just cut him off. Okay. What does number 2 do?
Although it lasted for only 7 weeks during the late summer of 56 million BC, the Mesozoic
What a
era
specific
produced
date!
An incredible explosion of evolutionary diversity, most of which was quickly erased by less ridiculous creatures. Gently yank the bone to hear the roar of the Poyosaurus Henway.
Okay. Yanking the bone.
I sure would.
Oh god! That creature should have been left for dead back in a few summers of 56 million BC.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The where? What? Where?
I wonder if this rinky-dink museum has something that can get...
Right. It's fine. Where did he say to go? I got distracted.
Yeah, I don't know.
I looked away.
Please make your way to the
Animatronic of the terrible beast assaulting the city. Okay, we did that already, but let's listen out what this is.
Pondered about the eventual fate of the Earth. Today, thanks to sophisticated supercomputers, scientists have determined that the world will end in the year 2015. As
Whoa.
giant monsters, environmental disasters, and political apathy combine to turn our world into an unlivable hellhole shortly before the sun unexpectedly goes nova.
Boy, that's a hell of a thing to hear in 2021.
Oh man, you guys remember that shit that happened 6 years ago? Crazy.
Giant purple eaters went on a goddamn rampage.
Turn the hourglass to witness the Earth's final moments as predicted by accredited apocalypticians.
Great, done that already.
Please proceed to the Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh exhibit.
Sure. Let's go there. Let's go to the Forgotten whatever. Where is that? Oh, that's upstairs. I mean, just because our friend is 90% dead doesn't mean that we can't enjoy ourselves while we're at the museum, you know?
I better reunite Max's body with...
Yeah, I got it. Alright, tell me the next thing.
The museum is proud to have recently obtained the preserved remains of the mysterious Forgotten Pharaoh of ancient Egypt.
Oh, I get what's going on. It occurs to me what's going on. Eventually, I'm going to have to give the headset to Sal because buttons 1, 4, 7, and 10 give him a go here command, and that's probably how I have to, what I will have to do to get Sal to get out of my way somehow. Or I'll have to give the headset to somebody else. The point is, the buttons on the left are go here commands.
Please proceed to the Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh exhibit.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'll probably have to do.
The museum is proud to have recently obtained the preserved remains of the mysterious Forgotten Pharaoh of ancient Egypt.
Isn't the Pharaoh
I wonder if this rinky-dink...
Max?
Salmon Mock?
Yeah. Brain screw.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things. Max
Great.
would love to get
Take
his hands
it.
on this
I
doohickey.
want some wine.
Too bad he doesn't have any hands right now.
I don't want brain wine, but I want some wine. We need to crack open our wine, Akamura.
We do. I don't know how. I've never
I
opened
know.
a-
I was gonna
I've never
handle
opened
it.
a corked wine.
When you want to get drunk and such.
Senseless vandalism has its...
Oh, shut up.
Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor. If
Okay.
you're going to putrefy and decompose, might as well do it in style.
Right. Nothing of value yet. Really? Does it have to be the eyeballs? Am I the...
I had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap.
Never mind. I'm not going to fully explain it, but I just had a flashback to The Price is Right by looking at this thing.
It's dioramas like this that make me appreciate the joys of central air conditioning, collective bargaining, and comfortable headwear.
Sure.
The seven-sided pyramid of Hikaba was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed under its staggering weight and unorthodox design. Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager.
Ugh.
Hey, Akamura, I'll give you something to touch that's what... Never mind. I'm really...
Wow.
I'm out of my...
Wow.
I'm off my game today.
Whoa.
We're just gonna move on.
Jesus.
We're gonna jam this brain into our friend's body.
Do you have some cold Pepsi?
I do not have cold anything.
Oh.
I know, we didn't do a run. We didn't do a run this
carefully
morning.
preserved gray matter will get
no.
Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly.
I mean, either way, he's
Hello?
gonna be Max.
Anybody in there?
Or Max. Or Max Simile.
Torment of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of the... Anubis!
No,
What?
but I get that a lot.
Oh,
I'm
right.
Sam.
Oh my! A new body! And it's so energetic!
Ew,
That's probably one of
my.
Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest. But where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods.
Wait.
Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian.
Huh. I mean, at least we've got someone now. I love the way the animator pursed Max's lips. That was extremely funny. Alright, I want to hear the rest of whatever is on the... Shut up!
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
Right, okay, we saw that. Was there anything else that I missed in there? I thought I got everything. Let's see. Anything of value. Look at the Sphinx model.
Ah, the Sphinx.
Have you heard its famous riddle? It'll knock your sandals off. It's all about, well, there's a cucumber, and then...
You have to cut it
wait.
lengthwise?
Let me start over.
Don't bother, Your Highness. Really.
Okay. Are you going to be too concerned that you've got a sarcophagus right
If you're
here?
going to putrefy and decompose, you might as well do it in style.
You're telling me that's the Buckingham Imperial model with the optional scorpion proofing.
Huh.
Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor.
More like 4,000 sit-ups.
Burn. And a
Ooh,
little too
noisy
real.
and dangerous. Two of my favorite things.
Why does this simple device fill me with such a feeling of unspeakable dread?
I think that's just Max's body having a tingle of anticipation. It does that when it sees exotic weaponry.
Ah,
I mean, we may as well run through the rest of this in case our new friend has any more info
whoever
for us.
designed this display should be flogged. Our slaves would never be allowed to wear sandals.
Boop.
How delightful! I can almost hear them groaning in pain.
You're gonna love reality TV.
Okay. Alright. I guess... Oh, picture of the
The
pyramid.
seven-sided pyramid of Ichabod.
Yeah.
Seven-sided pyramids! Bah! My pyramids had so many sides, they were practically cones!
I'm getting Pyro Owl vibes from him.
Daddy! Daddy, I want a pony!
It's been a while since we played Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
It's still got that old brain smell.
One of my favorite voices because it's instantly annoying.
Yes, we haven't had reason to bust it out on most of the games we've played. Okay.
The curious communication devices in this museum look fascinating.
Right. I get what you want me to do, just let me continue with the flavor text, please, game.
And finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of Yog-Sothoth display.
Oh, we might find something that we can use to defeat the Yog-Sothoth or whatever that's over there. Oh, what's this thing?
Inexplicable object of unknown provenance.
It looks like a pair of tooth pliers that are hinged wrong. Hey, look, Maui head.
It's kind of like a speculum.
How's it hanging, big guy? Fine, be that way.
Is that one that actually doesn't speak? Oh wait, didn't we send the Moai heads to another dimension or some shit?
I think we did.
So it must be a
Tapestry
facsimile.
of Yog-Sothoth, Overfiend of the Dank Dimensions, on loan from the East Village chapter of the Knights of Yog-Sothoth. He doesn't look so tough. In fact, he looks kind of flammable.
We had Yog-Sothoth worshippers in our time. They kept trying to steal our toys.
Okay.
The Order of Yog-Sothoth were an ancient society of mystic knights dedicated to serving an overfiend of the Dark Dimensions. This priceless tapestry, woven from the meticulously groomed back hair of the knights, is all
Ew.
that remains of their order. To see the terrifying power of the Yog-Sothoth tapestry, pull the sword from the eyeball.
Why does it have to be eyes?
Because.
Ugh. It doesn't even look like an eyeball. It's just a ball. Alright.
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the Dark Dimension.
It's a light show.
Yeah. I'm glad my great-grandpa stopped that trans-dimensional beauty from manifesting in the East Side.
We like him. He reminds us of our father.
Really?
Of course not. Our father was a sandal merchant. That's a picture of some sort of unholy hell beast. Really, Sam, you're far too gullible.
Okay. Alright, so we've looked at everything here. We have the communication device. Can I just straight up give it to Sal, or is it not going to be that easy?
Hey, Sal, look. 3 monkeys violating that statue of a head.
Where?
Done.
I didn't see nothing, which is a good thing since we put all the monkeys down in storage with the leather jackets.
Okay. So, how do I... Okay, what does moving him accomplish right now? Because... Like, I'm just trying to logic this out. Because there's nothing we need. Even if I move him, it doesn't do anything.
Hey, Sal.
Hey, see you got your pal up and about.
Kneel before your pharaoh, peasant.
He's still a little punchy.
I'm gonna open every stream for the rest of my life by telling everybody to kneel before their pharaoh. And I'm gonna call them all peasant. Let's see.
How the fuck are you a pharaoh if your father was a sandal merchant?
Excellent question.
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of them. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Your
Okay.
lack of independent thought pleases us.
Right back at you, little guy.
Alright. I was gonna just get out of here and tell him to go to the dinosaur thing in the middle of the museum, but I've gotta hear new Max's sass.
Your loyalty is commendable, serf.
Wow.
I think you should apologize for threatening to incinerate my obviously alive buddy here.
No offense, pal. I was just following orders.
Ooh, we love it when servants say that.
Again, I love the animation.
Ledge says no, Ruin. That's a oh god, it's Ruin.
It is Ruin.
See you, Sal.
Careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
We don't need Ruin to be trapped in the body of someone who has zero morals whatsoever. Alright, let's move. Let's
Welcome
move
to the
him
Museum
over to
of
the
Mostly
front,
Natural History.
Mr. Paperweight. Gee, thanks. That's the nicest thing you've said since you hired me. So, what can I do for you, boss?
head toward the front area.
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
The dinosaur exhibit. You got it.
So he'll be...
Boss? Well, if you don't have anything else for me, I'll just head back to the base.
Oh, okay. So if I send him... I can send him to different areas, but that doesn't... I don't know what I get out of doing so yet. Because...
Canis, erect this...
Nothing is...
Anubis will not be happy with this insult to his girth.
Careful there, Sam and Max. I'll have to go to the NSFW room. Let's see. So
the
I can...
curious communication devices in this museum look...
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm just not sure what that's going to do for me right now, and I want a little bit of logic behind my puzzles.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The beast attacking the city. Right away, boss.
Oh, does that count the...
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
I'm already there, boss. Anything else, boss?
Okay.
Please proceed to the Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh exhibit.
The Egypt exhibit? Right away, boss.
I mean, that gets him out of the room.
I guess Sal's out of range.
I'll head back to base now, Mr. P.
Please proceed to the Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh exhibit.
The Egypt exhibit?
Okay.
I'll head back to base now, Mr. P.
Well, never mind on that one. So we can get him to move around to different areas, but I don't know what that gets us. Oh, we can force him to do the tour. So what happens if I tell him to pull the sword, for example?
And finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of Yog-Sothoth display.
Knights of Yog-Sothoth exhibit? Right away, sir.
And now we'll tell him to pull to activate the flashy
To
lights.
see the terrifying power of the Yog-Sothoth tapestry, pull the sword from the eyeball.
Pull the sword? Will do, boss.
So he'll do whatever I need him to do. But the question is, what does
Okay,
that do for me?
Anything else, boss?
What if I give him an order that doesn't make sense?
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
I don't see any eyes to poke around here, boss. Anything else, boss?
Got it.
Although it lasted for only 7
Okay,
weeks,
that's...
I did not know that. Thanks, boss.
So I think the
Anything else,
middle
boss?
buttons are just going to be informational and not help me.
pondered about the eventual fate of the Earth.
Yeah, boss. Very informative. Anything else?
Right.
The museum is proud to have recently obtained the preserved remains of the mysterious forgotten pharaoh.
That's great, boss. But what do you want me to do now? Anything else, boss?
Okay.
The Order of Yog-Sothoth were an ancient...
That's really illuminating, boss. Anything else, boss?
Yeah, okay, so none of that helps. So we can order him to go to one of the 4 spots, and we can then order him to activate the spot that
The dynasty.
we are at. But I don't know what that gets me yet.
to hear the roar of the Poyosaurus Henway.
Yank the bone. You got it. Yo, looks like everything's working A-okay, boss. Anything else, boss?
Please make your...
The beast. Turn over the hourglass. Check.
Boop.
Yeah, we can make him do stuff.
Anything else, boss?
Now what?
Turn over.
Okay, so it resets even after doing that. If you have any ideas to shout out the Akamura, go for it. I'm just trying to figure out...
Anything else, boss?
Can we switch over to Max Max?
Not... Oh yeah, we haven't looked at anything with Max
The
yet.
curious communicate. Ah, the arrow of power. But where is the disc of madness? Or the orb of unending bounciness?
We haven't found him yet. But here, take a gander at this.
Okay, so we have the
The
phone.
wondrous essence thief. How well I remember disguising myself as a palm frond to observe the forbidden rituals at the Temple of Adolescence.
You tyrannical scamp.
I'm not any more pure than that. Nowadays, that shit would get you would make people. Never mind. I was gonna go on a PC rant. It's not worth it. So, what does this do? Allows you to select pictures of inanimate objects and transform into them.
Oh, it's
Try
the
it out. Look for
putty!
something selectable. Can we do that to the? Oh, we can do it to the skull. Can we do it to the thing of Yog-Sothoth or whatever? No. But we can do it to the skull. Okay. Let's give the skull a go. Now that the pharaoh has an image of the rhinoplasty, he can turn into that object. You can select the lump of rhinoplasty to activate his shape-shifting power.
How droll, a talking skull. I'm sure that will be useful.
Okay. And yeah, so he's straight up a skull now.
Your Highness?
Yes.
Interesting. Do you like it here?
So, Your Highness, you impressed by the 21st century yet?
Oh, most definitely. Though we do feel a bit out of our element.
Don't worry. Once we teach you a few crude gestures and get rid of the whole talking in the plural thing, you'll fit right in.
Great.
Let's roll.
Aha! We shall roll like a wheel, yes?
I like
You
the
sure know your
pharaoh.
obscure cultural references, Your Majesty.
Roll! Roll onward!
We should find a way to hang out with him permanently.
Yeah, he's the shit.
Alright, can I... Alright, I can't... Oh, okay, so then that switches me back to my normal form. So without that, I can't do anything. Oh, and I get it now. When they were saying communication devices, they were talking about the courtesy phones. I thought they were referring to the headphones. It just clicked.
Hey, Your Majesty.
Do this
check out these
thing.
spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Ah, hieroglyphics to activate the translocation toy.
There you
We
go.
always wondered how that device worked.
It probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
Okay, let's see what the phone numbers are that we can work with. The Sphinx, Info Desk, and Office. That gets us past the Yog Sagoth. Perfect. Okay.
So this is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Someone's coming.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my beautiful museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
You think I don't know that? I've been dreaming of this second chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get back in there.
Yes, sir, Dr. Norrington. Right away, Dr. Norrington.
What?
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's patter is a lot less
Violent?
multisyllabic.
Okay. First of all, who the hell was he talking to? Second of all, what's an embouchure or whatever? That's
This
a
office
great
could use a little
word.
tidying up.
Shut
Hey,
up.
Google.
I want
What
to
the
know.
fuck does embouchure mean?
Thank you.
4 ancient diabolical summoning spells. And 1 pretty good chili recipe.
Aw, I want chili. Burger King earlier. Let's see what's going
This
on.
office
The
could use a little
position-
tidying up. And a good firm raising.
The position and use of the lips, tongue, and teeth in playing a wind instrument, or the mouthpiece of a musical instrument.
But it was a lute player. I'm so confused. Okay.
This office could use a...
Yeah, got it.
Perhaps he was playing the lute with his teeth?
Check it out, Your Majesty. An insanely detailed top-down drawing of the city.
What a remarkable illusion of depth.
Oh yeah, you didn't have perspective and vanishing points in your time, did you?
What?
Of course we did. Why, we had a whole chamber full of perspectives and a headdress adorned with vanishing points. And shut up!
I love this little brat.
I want to keep
Looks
playing
like
with him.
Paperweight subscribes to Obazoth's nonsensical Grimoire Club.
Okay. Nothing of immediate interest here. Can we leave?
It's locked. What kind of paranoid freak keeps his door locked from the inside?
I locked all my slaves inside my birthday pyramid after they finished building it.
Paperweight's not a slave.
Are you sure?
Ooh, excellent question. I mean, I know we can always leave if we teleport out, but there must be something here that we can work with, right?
That transportation exhibit is bound to be fascinating. We enjoy reveling in the failures of lesser beings.
Ooh, we can't go in there, but we can with the pwn.
Okay, let's get out of here and see what we can do. Info desk. Any other phone numbers or whatever?
Too bad these things don't get outside lines. I could really go for some all-night alugabi right now.
Oh yeah, there was a...
It says it's an information desk, but I feel dumber just looking at it.
I mean, I guess I never checked the banner, so it's possible that there's something there we can work with.
Neolithic mustache clippers?
Oh, no information about that, Max? Sam? Max?
Coming soon. A brief history of bad ideas in transportation. I hope Max's brain and body are reunited by the time this exhibit opens. He loves tooling around in comically unviable vehicles.
Okay, but that doesn't give us a phone number to work with.
How is it your people make such superb handguns, yet you believe such nonsense?
Such as the origin of soup? Let's see. A
Can-
Hindenburg picture.
Although the Hindenburg met its fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today and was a stunt double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon.
That looks like one of the balloons my magicians would create with inflated sheep's bladders.
You really know how to kill a conversation, Your Majesty.
Can we turn...
I fucking love His Majesty so much.
Me too. Can we... Oops. Can we turn the Pharaoh into a blimp? Apparently we can.
We can.
Sure. Let's do that.
Whee!
Be careful, Your Highness. You're full of hydrogen and dangerously unstable.
Oh, lighten up. I have. Whee!
I love him. Please.
Ooh, maybe we need to pop him
Why would we want to pop him?
with the bone.
The bone?
Yeah, because the dinosaur does the snappy snaps with the jaw.
Okay, but what does this get us?
The giant insect amuses me greatly. He does whatever your magic box tells him.
Right.
Oh, maybe we need Sal to do something.
Right. But to what end? Like, my entire thing here is I'm trying to logic it out. I mean, I know that there are plenty of things we can do, but the question is, what good is anything? I mean, okay, so if we have him tip the hourglass, for example, does that mean that Max goes to the other side of the display? Is that what the end game is here? We can try.
Please make your way to the animatron.
Right. But then again, if this is true, then to what end?
To witness the Earth's
We're also
moments, as predicted by
Turn over the...
we're also not using the future thingy.
Oh yeah, I'm not using the future thingy. I've been pointedly ignoring the future thingy. Please find Emma body. Please find her a body. Pharaoh's a him, I think.
Yeah, Pharaoh's a boy.
But could be voiced by a woman. Sounds like a feminine voice.
Let us please.
I mean, it's gonna be one of these four things if that's the hint that they're giving us. So I'm just like, to what end is all of this happening?
Looks like everything's working A-okay, boss. Anything else, boss?
Because
Knights
to see.
hold the sword.
we're seeing the blinky lights, we're seeing the animatronics do their things. But like,
Looks
what
okay to me.
does
Anything else, boss?
what does Sal do that we can't?
Egypt.
Other than forcing Sal to go into the thing.
I guess Sal's
I'll head back to base now, Mr.
We can't tell Sal to do anything once he's in there.
Please.
Apparently.
I guess Sal's out of range.
I'll head.
My trigger
Yeah.
finger's getting itchy. Or maybe I'm having a stroke. No, it's definitely my trigger finger.
Okay, so I have to shoot something in order to make Wait, were you right about popping? If we pop the Pharaoh and release the hydrogen, what does that do for us?
That was exciting.
The fiery inferno didn't hurt?
A little. But what a rush!
I'll keep that in mind.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, okay, great that I figured out how to do that, but what does that do for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is the end game here? This is not me frustrated, by the way. I know, I can hear my own tone. It's probably a little similar. This is just me trying to piece it together, because if you remember the end of the last game we did of Sam and Max, when we did that final puzzle that involved hanging upside down and doing this whole whatever machine to do the spell correctly, I had every step in my mind except that last step, or except the first step, to kick everything off. This time it's sort of the opposite, where I don't have anything pieced together, so I'm curious what I need to do things. So
There's a kitty.
Oh, I can... Okay, let's be a this here.
Hello, Niecy PC. Did you have a good nap?
She's being very sociable.
She is. She's a very sociable kitty.
Can I call what's-his-bucket into here? Or am I still out of range?
I just know there's a bunch of useful stuff in Paperweight's office.
Is there?
I guess Sal's out of range.
Yeah, we're getting a whole crapload of hints at once for various things, it sounds like.
Right, and yet I'm not seeing how the things are being pieced together. I'm not at the frustration point at all yet.
Senseless vandalism has its place.
Wait, you can't pop...
Neat.
Oh, interesting. Do I have more things I can click now that I'm flying around? Nothing here, but I wonder if that's... I wonder if I get an option when I'm back in the main room.
Oh, Niecy PC.
Pat's cat for Pharaoh. We should also have the like spike for Niecy being
Yes,
sociable, since I'm not doing anything right now.
Let's get some pettins for the kiddo. So if everybody could please hover their cursor. Niecy, come back. How the fuck am I supposed to pet you if you're on the floor?
You
camera
call
shy.
this a museum?
Oh, she wants to smell the air.
She does. She likes the outside.
I'm gonna take a picture.
I hope there's nothing in this museum that could trigger an explosion.
Right. Okay, let's get a lay of the land here.
Oh yeah, there's a slight breeze coming through and it feels amazing, and I bet Niecy's loving it.
Yeah, this is her first spring that she's been able to be a part of from in here. She's been cold all this time.
Yep.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. Like, I'm not seeing anything, say, up on top of this ledge or whatever that I needed to suddenly deal with.
She's stretching her little kitty legs.
I can't tell if there's anything I need to explode.
But anyway, for when Niecy comes back for cuddles, you could all hover your cursor over the like button. Remember, 1 like is a pet and 1 dislike is I kick her. So, 3, 2, 1, like spike!
Like spike! I'm gonna head back to the office. Since they mentioned something about the office. Can I use the rhinoplasty on the map? I can. What does that do for me? Am I going to turn into a map?
Oh, you're
Oh,
and now we can put...
transmogrified into a glittering, futuristic metropolis. But why do we feel like we're about to vomit?
That'd be the East River. Try to breathe through your mouth.
Right. Okay. Now maybe we can put the... We can put the city on the thing? On the apocalyptic display or whatever?
Alright, we've got 10 likes. It looks like everybody liked the stream before the like spike.
Upper level. Oh, there was an upper level? Wait a minute. I didn't even see that one. Oh, just up there. Okay, got it.
Niecy.
Okay, so now... Let's see what happens if I do the transformation and then change the... Try to put the Pharaoh on the display or whatever.
That minion by the door is almost weird enough to look like a museum exhibit. Almost.
What?
Remember, folks, sometimes your catos do not want patos, and that is okay.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a lookout for Sam.
Ooh, he's a smart one, isn't he?
Who is this annoying cretin? Are you Sam?
We are the Pharaoh, you odiferous primate, and you would do well to kneel in our presence.
How about I make you dance instead?
I'm rather enjoying this.
Okay. So go to the this now?
Animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
Which would
Beast
be...
attacking the city. Let's see. Ah, there it is.
What a weird end game. Okay, no, I need to poke the eyes. That's what I need to do. I need to poke its eyes. I bet.
Boss? There ain't no hourglass here.
Yeah.
Anything else, boss?
Yeah, poke the eyes.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
Poke its eyes. Really? Oh, well, you're the boss.
Poke.
In the name of Gorgar?
What should I do now, boss? Hey! Ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
I feel kind of bad about
In the
this.
realms of Embo, what is going on out here?
Aw.
Kinda hated doing that to poor Sal.
Me too.
Yes, most unfortunate. Beetles are sacred in my culture.
Actually, I think he's a cockroach.
Really? Then let him rot.
Jesus.
General
Hello,
Skunkape.
PC.
What?
I would very much
Would you like to
appreciate it if
cuddle?
your
Aw,
minions
Big
would
Twitch.
refrain from manhandling my employees.
And I would appreciate it if you stopped using specious words like manhandling.
Oh, take it like a man, you big ape.
I can't believe I have allied myself to a sniveling irritant like you.
Irritant. Do you think I enjoy having my schemes yoked to an uncouth, half-naked space fascist who can't even capture a 6-foot-tall dog in a suit?
I assume you can do better, you half-witted conjurer?
Watch me.
Nice simmering. One more unfortunate misunderstanding should be enough to push Tom and Nicole here straight into supervillain divorce court.
That's a dated reference.
There must be quite a delay on the stream of Luke's just now getting to the Nisi kicking.
Yeah,
Another toy is mine. All mine.
I've noticed the delays are getting longer here on
Hey,
YouTube.
Skunky!
Yes.
Hi. Are you teleporting? No. That made no sense. Let's run through the dialogue.
What are you two scamps doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh infinite power of your brain to create a bifurcated vortex of technological and arcane energies to impel the toys of power to return to their point of origin via a 5-dimensional matrix of quantum foam and sympathetic magics.
Yes, of course.
You have no idea what I just said, do you?
It's all
No,
so
but
simple.
if it means more psychic toys for me, then vortex away.
I have
see you've
given
got your
Nisi
old
her...
band of lackeys back
Oh,
together.
sorry.
It's okay.
Yes. My mighty army is once again ready to take on the galaxy.
Go ahead.
I have given Nisi her 10 patos, so if you want the catter to have more patos, you have to hit the like button.
She looks very Queen Nisi right now.
Yes, she is regal and important.
Yeah, especially the way she shoved herself against my pillows.
It's
Why
cute. I'm
are you
taking a
working
photo.
with that creepy paperweight guy?
Because I foolishly believed that I could tolerate a brief alliance with this insulting necromancer in order to gather the toys of power. I even consented to allow him to complete that stupid little spell he'd been working on.
That
Imperious baby.
spell thing Paperweight's working on. It wouldn't have something to do with summoning an elder god by the name of Yog Sagoth, would it?
I wouldn't be surprised. Every other word out of that cretin's mouth is Yog Sagoth. You'd think that tapestry was his security blanket the way he carries on about it.
Oh boy.
Sweet girl.
Don't touch the Yog Sagoth tapestry. Yog Sagoth is unstoppable. Words cannot describe the unspeakable terror of Yog Sagoth.
I wonder if I have to have the Pharaoh inflate and then pop him in such a way that he falls into the tapestry, which will burn it and then reveal whatever is behind it that's glowing the multiple colors. If that will do something for me.
That does make sense.
See, that's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Like, find the logical course of action. Well, logical in the sense of Sam and Max. Course of action and then execute.
Now that you and Fezhead have stopped fighting, could you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I took it from you after I was suddenly ejected from the penal zone.
How come I didn't notice?
You appeared to be entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Around here, we call it a popcorn coma, big guy.
Oh my god, I'd love to go into a popcorn coma. I think that's why I like the previous episodes so much, because I never felt like I didn't know what I needed to do. It was just a matter of putting the pieces together.
Yeah.
It was always like, we need to find the toy of the future, and we need to get Vlad out of the room so we can go in there, and we need to get the milk and the cookies for Santa so we can get into his room. Like, it was, you know, tasks. It was tasks. Anyway.
What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
The same thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying psychic powers to conquer the galaxy.
Couldn't we just use them to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
Huh.
Could you try not to kill Sam? He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
In the sauce?
Oh, my minions won't kill him.
That's good.
They're under strict orders to drag him beaten and bloodied to my feet so that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive.
Wow.
So,
friendship.
long time no see.
Long time? Yes, yes. If only you knew how long. It has been but a handful of Earth hours since you and your companion imprisoned me in the penal zone. However, due to the temporal phase shifting of the zone, I experienced years of maddening nothingness during those fleeting hours.
Ah, that would explain the tiny crow's feet around the eyes. Not to mention that telltale old gorilla smell.
Burn.
What are you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
Okay. Well, that was a whole heap of nothing.
Very well.
Go away.
I love the cat
All right.
so much.
So...
Looks like Mac.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and try what I was just saying.
Hold up, what did that tapestry say at the top of the stairs?
At the top of the stairs? Which one? Pluto, real planet or big fat faker?
Wow.
Mundane objects in space, a cosmic odyssey. Alright, so I'm gonna... Especially since Pharaoh isn't even moving right now, so... Whoops, 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 whoops. Nope, I didn't need you to turn into a city. That is not what I needed you to do. I need you to switch back. I need you to copy.
I wouldn't mind another flight.
Yeah, that's what I thought we need to do. I get it. Give me a hot minute to actually click the right thing here. Alright, turn into that. Now my question is, do I need to worry about the timing here, or can I just do it? Let's stand here because I assume it's going to be when I do this, it'll be...
Could you move just a little bit to the left, Your Majesty?
Perfect.
Why?
No reason. Oh, the subhumanity.
See, look at the big brain on me.
That was really quite exhilarating.
You're
okay,
welcome.
now...
Never do it again.
No problem.
Oh, is that all we had to do?
Whoops.
Let go of me, commoner!
Shh.
Who is making all that inferno racket? Yaxaga! No!
Oh, all we had to do was burn the damn thing. Okay.
Never place your hands on our divine personage.
Lighten up, Your Majesty. I think we're about to see some fireworks.
Skunkape!
What?
One of your ignorant minions has destroyed the museum's priceless Yogg-Sothoth tapestry!
Oh, really? Mahila!
Yes, sir.
Did any of you destroy Mr. Paperweight's precious tapestry?
No, sir.
I believe you owe me an apology, partner.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Or your minions are trigger-happy Neanderthals.
That's it! I've had it up to here with your incessant, petulant whining!
Petulant? Well, I've had it up to here with your imperious attitude.
One moment,
and your
folks.
odoriferous banana breath.
Banana breath? Banana breath? This alliance is over!
So be it.
It warms my heart to see these two fighting again. At least I think it does. Sam better come get me before these two losers knock over my jar, or worse, kiss and make up!
Wait here, Your Majesty. This move's gonna require some sneakiness, and that body you're wearing isn't really known for its stealth.
Very well.
Resistance is pointless, Terran flea!
Eat my primordial wrath, monkey boy.
Sam! It's about time.
I would have been here 2 or 3 explosions ago if someone I know had the slightest bit of impulse control.
Hey, my body's walking around without my brain. How'd you work that out?
I found a loner in the creepy Egyptian exhibit. Nice kid, but a little bit of an attitude. Now let's get out of here before Goofus and Gallant figure out that we've played them for chumps. Come on, Your Highness. Your Majesty?
The toy box! It's mine again!
The box!
Sam? You didn't stick the brain of a psychically gifted, unstable adolescent pharaoh in my cute little body, did you?
Maybe.
That is so cool!
Must resist.
Norrington, help me!
My hammer of Ptah, the hairballs of Bastet, and the hangnails of Anubis. Reality itself will kneel before Samunmak!
Maybe we should be leaving.
You think?
Oh dear.
All of a sudden, the Pharaoh may not be the nicest.
And so ends another mind-boggling mystery solved by the loping wits and the capriciously applied violence of the freelance police. Who's up for a sugar grenade?
What the hell are you talking about, Sam? I'm still a brain in a jar!
Don't be silly, Max. You've always been a brain in a jar.
No, I haven't. I'm a short, sexy lagomorph with an enormous mouth and dead, shark-like eyes.
Hold that thought, little buddy. We've got some idolizing to do.
Say what?
Samunmak is handsome. Samunmak is cute.
When we think of Samunmak, we give a big salute.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Attention, everyone! From this point forward, those little things at the ends of your shoelaces. Anklets? Yes, anklets are hereby decreed to be the most horrible things in all the world.
It's a good thing I don't wear shoes.
Sam, snap out of it!
Snap out of what?
Ah! Just get me out of here. I gotta find my body.
Oh boy.
You know, it hasn't been 2 hours yet, but this feels like a good place to stop.
Yeah, we've only got 15 minutes
We only have
left.
15 minutes, and clearly we had a significant... Okay, a train just drove by the pyramid. Anyway, we had a clearly significant story, and if we don't get out of here, I'm probably going to say very dirty things about Girl Stinky over there. So this is probably a good place to bail.
She
Yes.
a fish cake.
What?
She a fish cake.
You said she was a bitch cake.
No, she a fish cake.
Although, calling her a bitch cake wouldn't be entirely incorrect. Anyway, the theming in this episode is wild. Yes, I'm really digging it. I really didn't like the first one of this third season, but number 2 and number 3 have
Brought it
made a
around.
believer out of me. So that's gonna do it for. Oh God, no train sledge. That'll do it for today. We still haven't seen Sybil either. I hope we get- Oh shit.
Beware.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Hold on, Sam. I think I'm getting a call from a new psychic friend.
Well played, Max. Sam must suspect nothing. Only you can untangle the twisted reality woven by Samunmak.
Me? Oh, there's a great plan. What am I gonna do, leak all over him?
Make contact with the rebels. They will give you the tools you need.
I don't see any rebels.
You will know them by their backhanded salute. Now, I must leave before I am discovered. Good luck, Max. We're all counting on you.
Who are you, anyway?
You may call me Dr. Norrington.
So, what now, little buddy?
What about, oh, I don't know, getting my body back?
I keep telling you, Max, you've never had a body.
All right, fine. Let's go find someone with a backhanded salute.
What for?
For the thrill of it.
You know what?
Thrill of it.
That's an even better cliffhanger to end on. Anyway, if Ryu picks this again for next month, we will probably do it then. And otherwise, that'll do it for today. I probably will not be on Discord very much, as I don't have an EP planned, but you never know. Go to the Discord, subscribe, or follow the Pyro stream alert or whatever so you can see what else I'm up to. But that will do it for this week. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow. We're doing Hitman at 3 p.m. as a make good since I did not do it last week. So I will see you again for a stream tomorrow at 3 p.m. here on YouTube. Bye, everybody.
Bye.